Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Jaquan,
I'm Jasmine.
and welcome to the Film Spill.
So today, guys, we're going to be reviewing the movie The Woman King. This is an action adventure movie, and here's the summary. In the 1800s, a group of all-female warriors protects the African kingdom of Dahomey with skills and fierceness unlike anything the world has ever seen. Faced with a new threat, General Naniska trains the next generation of recruits to fight against a foreign enemy that's determined to destroy their way of life.
Yeah. So this movie was just amazing. Like, I just think the actors, the writers, the director, everybody just did an amazing job telling this story. All right, so the rating I'm gonna give this movie is gonna be a 4. Let's get into my pros and my cons. All right, very first pro, Viola Davis was great in this movie. I think she played her character well. I really like the Agoji. They were savages. I like how this film is a real interpretation of the Agoji, who were real warriors that really existed. When the Agoji competed against the men by seeing who can take more pain, that was crazy. When the Agoji brought back the heads in the basket to the general, that was wild. Nawi passing the Goji training test, finding out Nawi was Naniska's daughter, who was Viola Davis. Naniska being crowned the Woman King. That was a savage moment when Malik freed the slaves and then they end up beating his friend Ferreira to death. Where I guess he wasn't his friend, but the guy who brought him to Dahomey. When Naniska finally kills Oba, when Nawi saves Naniska, King Gezo sitting down with Naniska at the end of the throne. You know, I really like that part. Nawi and Naniska dancing together at the end. Cons. I didn't like one of the wives of the king. She was just too ambitious and she was extra a lot of the time frame trying to tell him what to do. I didn't like how the Dahomey sold slaves to the Europeans. Well, I guess they kind of sold slaves to the Aba, who gave slaves to the Europeans. But that just one of those things that I heard growing up as far as like, yeah, what about the Africans that actually sold slaves to the people that brought them to America? Now we started off being very hard-headed. You know, she just felt like she can do her own thing. It was sad finding out that Naniska was captured by the general and raped for days until she was pregnant, which ended up being Nawi. So Nawi's actually Naniska's daughter. It was sad when Izoki died. But other than that, it was a dope movie, dope plot, dope actors for sure. Love the representation.
I typically don't like fighting movies or movies set back in the old times, but this one was really good. Viola did a great job, of course, and I wouldn't expect nothing less from her. I like the all-female warrior tribe. It was crazy how, as a young woman, the only choice you really had was an arranged marriage by your parents, being a soldier, or being one of the king's wives. I like watching the dynamic between Naui and Naniska. I also like watching Naui's story develop, like how she was young, hard-headed, and weak, and she turned into a mature, strong young woman. It was crazy finding out Naui was Naniska's long-lost daughter, but I like how it ended with Naniska killing Oba, her being reunited with her daughter Naui, Malik releasing the slaves, and Naniska being crowned the Woman King. I think this was a really good movie, and I give it a 4.
Just like always, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. You guys have a good one.